Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my first impressions on the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. And the reason why I got these, even though I already have the Galaxy Buds Pro, is honestly just for the sound quality improvements and the audio separation and just overall more detail. And is that the case? Are these more detailed than the Galaxy Buds Pro? Now, I have not used these for that long. In fact, I've only used these for a day, like just out and about. But are they more detailed than the Galaxy Buds Pro? I mean, yeah, they are. A track I use to test out like separation and detail in general is a track called Twisterella by Ride. Very, very good, underrated Britpop shoegaze track. Very, very good. But I'm not here to talk about the track in general. Just like the way that the track is mixed is like mixed kind of harsh. It is like a lot of cymbals. There's a lot of like high frequency range noises going on in the song. So like on very, very piercing IMs, you can really hear that. And on my Galaxy Buds Pro, yeah, I could hear that night and day, especially at a high volume where it felt like actually at like high volumes, the Buds Pro was actually kind of clipping in terms of like, I don't know. I don't think it's clipping per se. It's hard to describe it, but yeah, the treble just got really, really spicy on like decently high volumes, which are volumes I normally listen to. So yeah, that wasn't great. And especially again on Twisterella where it's already mixed harshly with a lot of cymbals going on, a lot of drum fills. It was just a mess on the Buds 2, on not the Buds 2, the Buds Pro. But on these, it's a lot more subdued, thankfully. Even on like higher volumes, basically on the same volume level as the Buds Pro, the treble is still greatly reduced. And also, just again, the detail, the separation is just better. Flat out just better. I can hear a lot more of the drum fills, a lot better than on the Buds Pro. And overall, just the overall detail is a lot better. I wouldn't say they're like top of the line in terms of separation and detail because after all they're Bluetooth earbuds, but they're still pretty good. Another reason I got this is honestly just to see if the audio quality improvements like 24-bit audio really did anything. No, I don't notice the difference. And before you say in my other videos, like, oh, and talking about like audio quality, oh, you have not tested out a high quality audio file, so you can't know. Like, no, I use Tidal, and in fact, I'll make a video later on talking about why I switched to Tidal. But for right now, just know that I am using Tidal on the max audio quality setting. So I'm not listening on like a very low res file. Don't worry about that. I'm listening on a high res lossless file, and I know Bluetooth adds compression. But even then, I didn't notice the difference, and probably even on like IEMs where there's not any compression at all with the Bluetooth, because it doesn't have a Bluetooth signal, it's still probably not going to be able to be noticed. However, I can actually notice the difference between lossless and a lossy file, but I'll talk about that in a later video. That is more noticeable, but again, talk about that later. But one more thing I want to talk about is just the overall fit. And this is the thing I have not gotten really used to on the Buds 2 Pro yet. Because I've just been using the Buds Pro for so long, like the regular Buds Pro for so long, for like a year now, a year and a half, that it's just kind of hard to switch over. So this is only natural, but either way, the fit just feels a little uncomfortable for me. Maybe it's because I was using the medium ear tips when I took them out on a daily drive, and I'm more of smaller ears, but it was still just kind of uncomfortable a lot of the time, to the point where I had to try to adjust them. And the problem with that is that when I try to adjust them, I touch the fucking controls. I really don't like a lot of touch controls, man. Even on like Samsung earbuds, where I think they're doing a decent job, like, and they are pretty responsive, I still think like they're just annoying, especially when you have to adjust them so much, like I do when getting like, new wireless IMs. I need to adjust them a lot because I'm not used to the fit, and so that'll cause my music to pause, or that'll cause me to skip a track or do whatever. Like it's just annoying. And I know, again, you can just mainly dodge this by just getting used to where, like, to put your fingers and stuff and to just ignore the touch controls. But still, man, it is still just very annoying for somebody that is used to another earbud to go to a different one and then have it to adjust to this touch control to these touch controls and just the way that they fit, like specifically, and trying to get them to not touch the touch control area. Like, it's just kind of annoying. But again, that's probably just more of me having to get used to a new product type of thing more than a fault with the actual product itself. But still, again, as I said, it's still kind of annoying. But one thing I will say that is better, the case is just better. Case is just flat out better than the Buds 2 Pro. The magnets are a little bit stronger, not as strong as the AirPods Pro. I think they do need to be that level if you're charging this much Samsung, but still, they're decent enough and a lot better than the Buds 2 Pro, but still. Another thing is just overall, the opening up the case is a lot better. The hinge is a lot more sturdy than the Buds Pro. The Buds Pro were like stupidly easy to open to the point where like I was worried that I was going to break the hinge on the case. Here it's a lot more resistant, so I do like that. And overall, I don't have a whole lot else to say, and I do like this color better than my old Buds Pro, and it fits my phone better, although it is kind of a fingerprint magnet. I do like how small the case is, and this coming from somebody that has used the AirPods Pro, although the AirPods Pro are probably the best in terms of case design, because they just have a great case, very, very, very compact, and very thin as well. These are a little bit more bulky, but either way, both fit my pockets very, very well, so I don't really care about the size of both of them that much. As long as they just fit like a reasonably sized pocket, I don't really have a huge issue with them, as long as, they just aren't that bulky. So, yeah, that's basically going to be it. I don't have a whole lot else to say. They just sound really, really good, and overall, just the overall sound signature is a little bit on the warmer side, but a little bit less V-shaped than the Buds Pro. Just a little bit more neutral sounding. As I said, just a little bit less treble and a little bit less bass for a more neutral sound signature. And I do like that over the Buds Pro, which is another reason why I got these, for just the overall sound signature. And these do have a better sound signature, in my opinion, than the Buds Pro, especially at higher volumes. But that's basically going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.